Greetings metalheads and welcome to another edition of Friday the 13th YouTube channel. Hope you're well and thanks to everybody who's subscribed so far. Appreciate it. So you're about to listen to an audio interview that was done with Jeff Waters and the band Annihilator. This was done in 1990 on the tour with Onslaught at Nottingham Rock City. So enjoy, share, please share on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And thank you for watching this. Stay safe, stay metal, and I'll speak to you all soon. Cheers.
Interviewing Annihilator, Nottingham Rock City, 11th of July, right. Jeff, first of all, could you tell me when the band formed and who formed the band?
I formed the band back in 1984.
Yeah.
Where, when? Where?
Yeah.
Ottawa, Canada.
Right. Has the lineup been the same? If not, who used to be in the band?
Let me see. Well, let me see. The original lineup was in 85, and that was Dave Scott on bass, John Bates on vocals, and Paul Malik on drums, and myself on guitar. It was 4 of us in the band, and that lasted about a year. And since then, I haven't had a lineup until this one.
Right.
Yeah. The real Annihilator.
Is the who are Annihilator's influences?
I think there's quite a few. I think Annihilator's sound and influences are a combination of two different groups of bands that I listened to when I was growing up, I guess, up until now. Yeah. I'm still growing up, yes I am. His first set, I guess, was hard rock stuff that I listened to, like Aerosmith, AC/DC, Kiss, Sweet, the Randy Rampage solo album, that kind of stuff. And then the second set, hey,
Good shot.
I needed smoke, so that's why I said that. Second set was when I turned 18 or so. I started listening to a lot of Slayer, the first Slayer, Anthrax, Metallica, Exodus albums, and that's what got me writing the heavier stuff. So I think Annihilator sounds right in between those two different groups. A bit of melody, death metal, speed metal, power metal, technical metal, Ray Fartman metal, just stuff like that.
Oh,
All right.
causing a wincing blow.
Why Annihilator, and what does it mean?
Well, when I started the group, we were pretty much just a bunch of 18-year-old guys that, like to drink a lot and make a bunch of noise and not work on our sound, have a really messy sound and that. And that really suited the music that we were doing at that time. Annihilator means, I guess, total destruction and all that, and that's what our sound sounded like at that time. But as the years went on, I guess, a couple of people in the organization, if you want to call it that, were debating changing the name and that. But we built up such an underground following with our demo tapes that we felt, we got to keep that name.
Yeah, right. Could you tell me what other names you had before Annihilator?
Other bands?
Other names.
Other
The
names.
Flying Sticks.
For this band, for Annihilator? No,
Yeah.
we didn't have any. So I was watching an Eddie Murphy movie, one of his first movies, and he was sitting on top of I'm not sure. He was sitting on top of a tank, and he goes, "Oh, I got a." Is that it? He goes, "I think I'll call it Annihilator," and then that's where it came from.
Alright.
That was back in '83, I think.
I understand you've had 2 singers. What band was Randy in for Annihilator, and what band is the old singer in now?
The old singer,
Yeah, what band's he in now?
the original guy, you mean?
Yeah.
He's not in any band right now, from what I hear.
Right.
Sort of keep in indirect contact with him, and he's not really doing anything now. Randy was in a band called DOA about 6 years ago.
The DOA story.
He was a bass player in DOA.
Right. So who approached Randy to join the band? Who approached Randy to join the band?
Actually, he met one of our managers met Randy in a local Vancouver club, and just started talking to him, and we found out we needed a singer. He asked if he could audition, and there we go.
All right. Could you tell me how many demos you've done? What were they called, and how many did they sell?
First demo was in '85. It was called "Welcome to Your Death."
Is that the death metal one you did?
Yeah, that's the noise metal one. Yeah.
Jeff singing.
That's with the original lineup.
Is that you singing on that?
No,
All right.
You're singing on those, aren't you?
no, not the first one.
Yeah, what was the second one?
That one didn't really sell. We were just trying to send it out to make underground fanzines and radio stations, just free, just trying to get some kind of interest.
Yeah, just to get
it didn't really generate that much. It got the name around, but I don't know if the name was very good when I got around at that time. In '86, that's the demo tape that really got, the Annihilator underground following started. And that was, what was that? Did I just say that? Phantasmagoria. Phantasmagoria. And that sold pretty well for a demo tape in that type of music.
Yeah.
But we gave out maybe 4 or 5 times as many demo tapes as we sold because we were trying to get the name around.
Is that it? That question?
Yeah, just a few little record company demo tapes and that 4-track things, but nothing.
Could you tell me what other record companies approached you before Roadrunner? What made you choose Roadrunner?
Well, for us, go ahead, Jeff. Seriously. Go ahead.
Whoever wants to do it.
No, let Jeff do it. It's his baby.
If anybody wants to talk, just butt in.
I think rarely record companies, for a band with a first album, I think rarely record companies approach them.
Yeah.
We were sort of shopping, we were shopping our tape pretty hard. Management was, at least. Let me see, Geffen, Relativity, Combat, Metal Blade, Roadrunner, a whole bunch of Atlantic, Elektra, and all that. We were shopping our tapes too, and there was a bit of interest from a couple, and from a couple of those, there was a lot of interest. We decided on Road Racer, Roadrunner.
So, why did you turn down all the big labels?
Sorry?
Why did you tear down all the big labels?
Huh?
Why did you turn down all the big labels?
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to Newcastle now, are you?
Yeah, that's where we're off to.
That's where we're off to.
Don't worry, he's not going to take off. Grab a pillow and away you go.
There's 2 labels that were, actually, if you want to call it bigger than the label we're signed to right now. But we felt it was a lot better these days to be at the top priority at an independent that really knows the heavy metal market well, and will give you more than one opportunity to prove yourself without dumping you, rather than being at the bottom of, let's say, a Geffen, where they've got great bands like Guns N' Roses, Aerosmith, and all that, where we'd be at the bottom of their roster. So, felt it'd be better to go with this, label that specialized in heavy metal.
Right. Could you tell me a bit about each song on the album?
Each one?
Yeah. Well, whatever.
Each one? Okay. Each one. First song is called Crystal Land. It's a classical guitar piece. Not much to say about that. Just straight ahead. No lyrics. Second song, Alice in Hell. That's about a true story about a little girl from Montreal, Canada, and about her progressing insanity.
Is this all true then, or is it?
Yeah, that's a true story.
Is it?
Yeah. Second one's Welcome to Your Death, and that's too difficult for me to explain, so I'll go to the next one. Is that a good way of beating around the bush or what?
Very good.
Okay, yeah, that'll help me out. Thanks. Next one's called Wicked Mystic, and that's a song where most of the lyrics are written by our publicist and fan club girl, Jody Wheel. And that's about basically the emotion of hatred and how it's been around ever since the beginning of man. A song called Burns Like a Buzzsaw Blade is a polite recreation of a girl and a guy going at it, so to speak, and having a very good time, I must say.
Be graphic, Jeff. Tell us.
First song on the second side is called Word Salad, and it's based on a movie I saw once where a mental patient was being wheeled down the hallway on his way to have a lobotomy performed on him. What's the next one? Schizos Are Never Alone is an instrumental. Just figured that'd be a good title since it has a lot of changes in it. And the second last one on the second side is called Ligeia. That's a song based on a short story by the American poet Edgar Allan Poe. It's actually a love story, if you can believe that. And let me see. Last one's called Human Insecticide, and that's based on a scene in the movie called Papillon, which was out, I guess, about 10 years ago with Steve McQueen in it. And it's all about a jailed inmate trying to basically find this little cockroach in a cell for food.
Alright. Can you tell me why you chose Alison in Hell for your title, and why did you choose Alice in Hell for a single?
Single?
Yeah, you did.
Actually, we don't have a single.
Well, the LP was called Alison in Hell, right? And the single, the record on there is called Alice in Hell. Why was that?
Oh.
Why did you change it? Because a lot of people felt it was like, it's like wrong. What's happened?
Really?
Yeah.
I mean misprint.
Misprint.
Didn't know how to spell.
Yeah. Well, the song Alice in Hell, that's the way it was originally written. Alice in Hell, like the first and last name. And the title of the album, Alice in Hell, that's basically just describing the hell she's going through as she's having these nightmares at night and all that. It also in do you get that Alice in Wonderland story over here?
Yeah.
Also, it's sort of a little bit catchy, so it'll catch people's attention.
Right.
Little gimmick, I guess.
Right. Are you doing any more videos for this LP?
We might shoot a live video for the song Welcome to Your Death or Human Insecticide.
Is that from tonight? Would that be live footage of tonight or different concerts?
Probably a whole bunch of different shows mixed together, different, just us walking around, having a good time on stage, lots of different things. But that's not for sure yet.
So is Alice in Hell going to be a single or is it just a video?
It's up to the record company. I think we'd like to push it to be a single, because we're going to be doing a lot of touring for this album, and it'd be nice to have it come out in a month or two as a single.
Right. Have you any new songs for your next LP yet?
What titles, or do we have them?
Yeah, do you have any new songs wrote yet?
Yeah, we've got
what they're called.
Most of the album's written. We've still got a bit of work to do. A couple of titles are the song. It's gonna be a hard one. I'll have to spell that. IMPERILLED.
Yeah.
Eyes. EYES. What else? Yeah. Freedom from the Pit. Craft Dinner.
I'm in command.
I Am in Command. A song off our first demo tape.
Phantasmagoria.
Yeah, 2 songs off our Phantasmagoria demo tape called.
So listen to that when I get in.
Yeah. Gallery and Phantasmagoria. A couple other ones.
Have you got a title?
Craft Dinner without the T at the end.
Have you got a title? Have you considering?
No, that'll probably be a last second thing. Alice in Hell was a last second thing too.
So, how would you describe your music? Would it be thrash, power?
I think it's a combination of all the different stuff that we listen to. I think there's a bit of death metal, thrash metal, speed metal, melodic metal, technical metal.
Yeah.
Lots of different things in there.
Could you tell me a bit about your cover? And did you have another cover before that one?
No, this is actually Peter Carroll, one of our managers, and myself had the idea for the album cover. And tell you about it? You want me to tell you about it?
Yeah, sure.
Well, there's a girl on the stairs. That's Alice, right?
Yeah.
And she's supposed to be coming down from her bedroom, down to find out where her missing doll is. And I guess that's the doll right there.
The little evil bastard.
Yeah. Doesn't look like a little demon, eh?
Yeah, it reminds me of that film Dolls.
What it really is.
Have you seen that?
No, I've heard about it though.
It's an evil Rasta man.
Yeah. Like the hair, right?
Yeah.
It's all poofy. Afro.
No, could you tell me about your gigs? Where was your first gig and who with?
First one was in Ludwigsburg in Germany. Is that right?
Club Soda.
Oh, the first gig on this tour? Oh.
The first gig you ever did before the record deal?
That was a small headline show we did in our hometown of Vancouver.
Yeah.
And that was just with a band called Death Sentence. It was just a show to get us warmed up and used to being on stage together as a band. We did a second show with a band called, of course, Metal Church, supporting them.
Yeah.
And that went over really well. Had a good time, and then it was off to the European tour.
Yeah, so have you toured with in your career?
Sorry?
Who have you toured with in your career?
Onslaught, that's it.
It's Onslaught.
Yeah.
Right. Who would you like to tour with?
Well, AC/DC, but I think that's out of the question right now. We're looking forward to a possible Testament tour, and that should be good. I like Testament a lot.
What would you like to tour with?
Any guitar god on Roadrunner.
There you go, that's what I was going to say.
Queensryche.
I want to open for Lawrence Welk. Definitely.
Yourself?
Oh. Assault.
Blackfoot.
Blackfoot.
Yeah, good band. What about you?
Oh, let's see.
Avery Momstein.
How
The
about
glove
Iron
is
Maiden?
behind.
Hey, then.
Oh, the glove.
Right. Where's the biggest crowd you've played to?
The biggest.
7 people.
It must have been one hell of a tour. Yeah, something like 1,000 people. Not too sure where though.
Yeah, what was
I
that?
think Bristol.
Fulham.
I think Bristol was the biggest.
Bristol.
700 to 1,000.
Bristol on this tour.
Yeah.
Is it?
I think it was about 900.
Right. What do you do all day in your spare time?
Randy.
Andy.
Yeah, you got it.
No, you don't want
No comment.
No comment.
Very. Okay.
What about the rest of us?
Yeah.
Go
The
on.
rest of us? Okay, what I spare my time. Yeah, I was just gonna say that I eat popcorn and I go to Bonanza restaurants with our guitar player Dave.
Right. What's the
I have no spare time.
there?
Practice.
No, I spend time with Lisa.
Right. What sort of films do you like to watch? Ollie?
Hellraiser. Horrifying, disgusting.
Evil Dead.
I like any Stephen King.
I like horrifying,
Serpent in a
disgusting, and
rainbow.
terrifying ones, but
Yeah,
also
like
heartwarming, sensitive
face.
ones at the same time.
Same film.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go on.
We just want to say hi. I hope they get a chance to see us live, and I hope they like the album.